Where am I even gonna put this? Girl, I don't know. We're gonna be ranking the 39 books that I read in 2025 because I've seen other people do this and I love this video, so I want to do this. So that's what we're gonna do today. I have my Fable. The rating that I gave the book is only gonna affect how I rank it, like I'll say about like 50%. I might have a book that's rated 5 stars, but I might have it ranked super low. Don't ask. So for our tiers, we have Why Were You Published? I Hate Myself. Self-explanatory. I don't know. These are books that like I read and wish I wouldn't have. I wish I would have DNF'd these books. Second, we have I'm Never Getting This Time Back. Again, self-explanatory. Higher up, we have I Ate It Up. It means I ate this book up. Not top tier, not bottom tier, but I ate it up. Then we have Run Me Over with a 200-ton truck. I mean this in a good way. And then Literally Life-Changing speaks for itself. Okay, so I think we're just gonna jump into this because I don't know what I'm doing. Also, these books are like in no particular order on the ranking. They're just, I put the pictures in here, they're here, it randomized them, so that's how we're gonna go through them. So we're gonna start off with 1,000 Boy Kisses. I read this book at the beginning of May. Starting off strong. We're gonna put this in Literally Life-Changing. I had been putting off reading this book for a very long time. By very long time, I mean like 3 years. But I finally was like, you know what? Let's read it. I did. And I cried. Yeah. I'm not gonna like explain what these books are about really in detail because I don't want this video to be 3 hours long. I gave 1,000 Boy Kisses 5 stars. Probably should have gave it 6, but we're gonna leave it in Literally Life-Changing because that's what it was for me. Next up, we have Squeak. If you don't know what that book's about, I don't know if I'd recommend looking up what it's about or even reading it. I rated Squeak. What did I rate Squeak? I rated Squeak. I didn't rate it because it's a novella and I don't rate novellas just because I feel like there's not enough content for me to rate because they're short books. Next up, we have Date with Danger by Janessa Faith. Listen, this was a book I didn't know what I was getting myself into because I knew nothing about this author going into it. And I still don't really know anything about this author now, and I've read 2 of her books. I gave this one 3 stars because 3 stars is good for me. A lot of people like see 3 stars as a bad ranking. I don't agree. If you're like under 3 stars, that's getting a little low, but 3 stars is still I enjoyed the book, but it just wasn't like my favorite or anything. So Date with Danger, I give it 3 stars, and we're gonna put it, we're gonna put it in I Ate It Up because I did eat it up. It's not like, again, not fantastic or anything. It's not like perfect, amazing writing. I think, I might be wrong, I think this was this author's debut novel. Could be wrong, but it was enjoyable. Next up, we have Lucky Charm, which I feel like I shouldn't put on here, but I'm just gonna put it anyway. I'm gonna put it in I'm Never Getting This Time Back because I did not finish this book. I DNF'd this book at like, I want to say 30 something percent. It's not, it just, I need to come back to it. It's not bad. I didn't like love it or anything, the part that I did read, but I just need to come back to it. I tried to read it for like 2 weeks, didn't get very far, so I decided, you know what, we're gonna come back to this book at a later time because I can't do this right now. It's very cute though. The author like put a little note saying that they based it basically off of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, so if you're into that, go for it. Next up, we have Darling Venom, which I did rate 3 stars also, but we're gonna put it in I'm Never Getting This Time Back. Listen, because I didn't hate the book. I just went into it with my expectations up here when they should have been here. Okay, listen, not a bad book. I fully think that if I would have went into it with different expectations, I probably would have rated it higher. It's just I saw it all over TikTok and everybody was like, this book's so sad, I cried so hard, you have to read this book, it's so heartbreaking. I usually cry pretty easily. I read the whole thing, didn't shed a tear. I do think it's like a dark story, but it's a good book overall. What is this book even called? Love is a Roller Coaster. Again, novella. I keep reading novellas and I just don't like them. Okay, Wildfire. You know what? I'm gonna move this one actually. I'm gonna move it. We're gonna come back to that one. Next is Taken with Trouble, which is the sequel, book 2, after Date with Danger. I gave this book a 2 stars. And I think I know why. It's because I don't remember anything about this book at all. We're gonna put it in I'm never getting it. No, we're gonna put it in I ate it up. I did give it 2 stars. It's definitely not as good as Date with Danger, but we're gonna put it in I ate it up because I do remember enjoying it. I think it was just a little too slow for me. Next we have Twisted Games. 5 stars. Okay, we're gonna put it literally life-changing. Listen, this book has nothing in it that like changed my life, but I just remember reading this book. I finished it so fast. And I just like words. There's nothing inherently life-changing about this book. I just loved it. And I literally think about it probably twice a week still, and I read this book like 6 months ago. Next we have This Is Where It Ends, which I rated 3.5. This was another book that I had put off for a really long time. I don't know why. I don't know if I was like scared to read it or what was happening, but I put this one off for a really long time, and when I finally read it, I did like it. I'm gonna put this one in Run Me Over with a 200-ton truck. I cannot put it in literally life-changing, even though I think the story is a beautiful story that everybody needs to read this book. Like at least once in your life, even if you're not like a book reader, you should definitely read this book. Especially with today, what's going on in today's world. Girl, you need to read this book. Okay, next we have Twisted Lies. I'm gonna move this one also because it's not in order with the rest of the books. Also, you'll probably see that the Twisted series is on here, but Twisted Love is not, because I read that book like 4 years ago and never finished the series. I finally finished the series. So next we have Scarred by Emily McIntyre. Again, this is the second book in a series, but the first book is on here. It's because I read that book like 2 years ago. I rated 2.75 stars. I like vaguely remembered what happened in this book, but not enough. So we're gonna put it in I'm Never Getting This Time Back, because I also remember while I was reading it that it was just too long for me. Which honestly, that's probably my own fault because I know I don't enjoy super long books and I read it anyway. Next up we have Icebreaker. Don't kill me. I did not enjoy Icebreaker, so I actually DNF'd it 3 times. The farthest that I've gotten is 18%. I just think that this book is not for me. And I was so excited about it because I have friends who love this book. I literally just couldn't get into it, and I tried so hard. I read this book 3 times, DNF'd it 3 times. I can't do it. But Wildfire, the second book after Icebreaker, I did rate 3.75 stars. I actually read the whole book the first try and enjoyed it. We're gonna put it in I ate it up because I just don't think it deserves to go any higher or lower than that. And Punk 57 was actually a reread for me. I first read this book like 5 years ago, I think, 6 years ago. So I was like, you know what? I remember really enjoying that book whenever I first read it. So let's do that again. I probably shouldn't have done that because I'm not a fan of this book anymore. I don't like it. When I first read this book, I was like freshman in high school. Should not have been reading this book, but I did. And when I reread it, I was second semester of college, so didn't enjoy it this time. Didn't enjoy it. I'm gonna put it in I'm Never Getting This Time Back because I don't like hate it. And I also remember how much I loved it the first time I read it, but Next we have The Kiss Lottery, which again is a novella. I think I'm gonna put this one in I'm Never Getting This Time Back. I didn't rate it because I don't rate novellas. I don't really remember what it was about. but I remember that I liked it enough to read it all the way through. And this was a bit of a longer novella. I don't remember how many pages exactly, but I liked it. Next we have So You'll Remember Me. I read this book when it came out, when it was released. May, I think it was. I'm actually not sure. It could have been April. I remember when I first read this book, I had it at like a 3 stars. I went back a couple months later after I'd sat on it for a while, thought about it, and I bumped it up to 3.5 stars. I do think I'm gonna have to put it in I Ate It Up though. Actually, we're gonna put it Run Me Over with a 200-ton truck. I'm not gonna spoil the book, so I can't say why, but there's just like one part of the book, the relationship aspect of the book, kind of made me mad, but there's another part in the book that's aside from that kind of made me bump it up to the 3.5 stars from 3 stars because I liked what it did and I liked the representation that it gave with that part. Again, I literally can't say anything because I don't want to spoil it, but if you read it, I think you'll know what I mean. Next we have Promise Me Sunshine, which I read in July, if I'm remembering correctly. I gave Promise Me Sunshine a 4 stars. We're gonna put it in literally life-changing. I didn't give it 5 stars, but I do think it needs to go in there because it explores like finding like comfort in someone after you go through the loss of someone in a way that I think most books don't usually do. And I just like the book overall. Next we have Magnolia Parks. Magnolia Parks, I love this series. I've only read the first book. I love this series. I don't care. It's gonna go and run me over with a 200-ton truck. I thought I was gonna hate it because of the back and forth that Magnolia and BJ do throughout the entire book, but I ended up eating it up so hard. Okay. I saw a bunch of people comparing this book to like, oh, it's like Gossip Girl but in London, and I was like, you know what, that sounds super fun, even though I've never seen Gossip Girl. I was like, you know what, sure, that sounds so much fun. Read it, loved it, ate it up. I'm hopefully gonna start Daisy Hate soon. We'll see if I actually do that, but hoping. Next we have It's Not Summer Without You, which is part of the Summer I Turned Pretty series. It's the second book. I gave this book a 2. Okay. I gave this book a 2 stars. Okay, I also gave the first one a 2.75. I don't like these books, so why am I still reading them? You tell me. Help a girl out. You tell me. Let me know, because I don't know. This is the second book. Am I going to read the third book? Yes, I am. Am I also going to not enjoy it? Probably, but I'm still going to give it a chance. Just, I don't know what it is. I don't even, like, I haven't seen the show. I don't really enjoy any of Jenny Han's books, so I don't know why I wanted to read these, and I don't know why I'm still reading them, even though I've read 2 out of the 3 and didn't enjoy either. We're gonna put this and I'm never getting this time back. I'm so sorry to whoever I just offended. Actually, no. You can enjoy what you like, but I don't like these books. If you do, love that for you. Really do, truly do. My best friend loves these books. Love that for her. Next we have Chasing the Wild. This one was a wild card, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, it was. I read this book not knowing like what it was about. I went into this book completely blind and it was a fun time. I remember eating it up. It was really, really fun. I do remember that. I read Love Theoretically on Valentine's Day. It was the only book I read in February. Busted it up. I busted this book up. I rated it 4.5. Okay, I love Ali Hazelwood's books. Except for Deep End, which we're not going to talk about. That isn't included on this list, but I did try to read it, and I did DNF it. We're going to return to it later. Not now. Next up, we have Bent Right to Your Wind by, I'm going to pronounce this wrong. I'm so sorry. Esther Valors. This is her debut novel. Knew absolutely nothing about this book, went into it blind, read it in the middle of like a 5-month reading slump where I read absolutely nothing. I really liked it. I gave it 3 stars. Ooh, we're gonna bump it up because it did make me cry. We're not gonna talk about why, but it did make me cry multiple times, more than once. The writing, not perfect at all. Not like, it's good. Okay, it's readable. For me, it was readable. But this is her debut novel. These are in order. We're gonna put these in order really quick and go through them right now because I want them to be in order if I'm gonna rank them. So we have the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver. I had all of these read by like April. Started reading Flawless in January. It was the only book I read in January. Girl, stop saying that. We're gonna rapid fire go through this series very quickly. So Flawless, I give four stars. 4 stars for Flawless. Heartless, 5 stars. This is the top tier book for me, okay? Listen, it doesn't have anything super deep in it or anything like that, which is usually what I like in like a top tier book for me. I will literally reread this book 50,000 times a month. Powerless, I give it 3.5. This was my least favorite out of the series. Next up we have Reckless, 3rd book in the series. I rated 4.5. You know what? This one's gonna go up here with Heartless, Kate and Willa's book. We're gonna put it with Heartless. This is the only one that I have a physical copy of. I wish I had a physical copy of all of them. We're working on it. We'll get it, okay? Last in the series, we have Hopeless. I gave this one 3.5. Yeah. We're gonna put it in I Ate It Up. Actually, we're gonna move Powerless to Run Me Over with a 200-ton truck, because I do remember that book made me feel things. Next up, we have Regretting You. I was gonna say I regret reading this book. I don't say I regret it. I just, like, I'm never getting that time back. It was an okay read. Okay, I rated it 3 stars. I didn't hate it. It's just, I had bought this book, like, I don't even know, 4 years ago, and never read it, and just so I had the physical copy sitting on my shelf for the longest. And I was like, you know what? Let's read this. I read it, I took it to like a free library and said, here you go. Someone else read this book for free. You can have it. I don't want it on my shelves anymore. Next we have Sick Boys by Clarissa. I think her name's Clarissa Wilde. That could be 100% wrong. I DNF'd this book. I got like 20% the way through. This book's just not for me. It's like, it's just weird for me. I don't like it. Next up we have The Way I Hate Him by Megan Quinn. I rated this book 4 stars. I'm gonna put it in I Ate It Up just because I don't think about it that often since I read it. I thought about it for like a month after I read it. I haven't thought about it since, and I read it in January, February, March. I read that book in March and I haven't thought about it since, so. Oh, next we have Sweet Temptation. Okay, listen, I went into this book in a crazy reading slump, didn't know what I was getting myself into, finished it same day. You know what, yeah, I'm gonna put it literally life-changing. The story, when I first read it, the first like 30% of it, I was like, this is weird. I continued. I'm so happy I did. My best friend also read this book with me in the same day. Oh my god, we loved it. It was literally, I want a book that's like that book again. I look every day of my life for a book that gives me the same feelings that that book did. It's like not even a literary masterpiece by any means. I don't know what it is. I just love that book. So we have Twisted Hate, 3rd book of the Twisted series. I love Twisted Hate. We're gonna put it in Run Me Over with a 200-ton truck. I gave Twisted Hate 4.5 stars. I love Jules and Josh. Next up we have Twisted Lies. Twisted Lies, if you know anything about the Twisted series, it's the longest book of the series, and the first kiss doesn't happen until page like 300. I gave that book 5 stars. I was expecting to not like that book at all. That's my favorite one out of the series, aside from like, honestly, that one and Twisted Games are like, they're tied. I can't separate those books ever. Next we have Does It Hurt by H.G. Carlton. I didn't DNF that book. I wish I would have. I rated that book 1 star. I don't know why I finished it. Actually, no, you want to know? I rated that book 1 star. It earned that 1 point. I didn't give it 0 stars because of one thing. Will this spoil it if I say it? You know what? No, it won't. I love sharks, and there's sharks in the book. That's what got it 1 star. It's because the book mentions sharks. Next we have The Charred Grape, which is another novella. I don't know why I keep reading novellas when I don't like them. I don't know why. I'm gonna try not to do that this year unless it's one that I like know that I'm like very interested in and I know like a little something about it. Maybe. I just don't like novellas. I don't know why I read so many of them last year. Lights Out, rated 4.5 stars. I love that book. It's funny, it's like creepy, it's like scary, it's so good. If you haven't read it, please read it, okay? There's a cat in it. Read it, caught up the book right after that one. I read it also as soon as it came out. We're gonna put it in I Ate It Up. This book was a little weird to me. Again, can't say why. Don't want to spoil it. If you read it, I think you'll know why. It's like main topic of the book, basically. It's just weird for me. It's not as good as Lights Out in my opinion. Next up we have Haunting Adeline. I DNF'd this book at 68%. I don't think I like H.G. Carlton's books, and that's okay. Again, if you do, I absolutely love that for you. I just don't think I do. I don't think I do. I don't know why I read so much of that book. I read 68% of it and I hated all of it. Next we have The Sinner. This is part of a series. The first book is The Ritual. This is the second book. I didn't like The Ritual. I don't know why. I was like, you know what? I hated the first book of the series. Let's read the second. The second is basically copy and paste. Except I did like this one a little bit better than the first one. So we're gonna put it in I'm never getting this time back though, because I rated it 2 stars. Okay, last but not least, we have Hidden Figures. I picked this book up. I don't remember why. I was like, you know what? This seems fun. I got a physical copy of it. Let's read it. I did like it. We're gonna put it in I ate it up. I rated this book 4 stars. I honestly think I just read it at the wrong time. Like, I think if I would have read it at a different time, I would have liked it more. It just didn't, like, feel enough for me, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I needed the story to be, like, not necessarily more in depth, but just, I think I just needed more story. Like, I think I needed this book to be longer, even though I don't usually enjoy long books, and this book is, like, 300 something pages long. I feel like if it was, like, 100 pages more, I would have enjoyed it more. That's basically it. That's all I have. That's all I have right now. Those were the books that I read in 2025. We're gonna do this video hopefully at the end of 2026. At the end of this year, we're gonna do this again. And it's gonna be so fun. And hopefully y'all come back in a year and watch that video, because why wouldn't you? I'm kidding. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna hopefully make more of these because this is actually really fun. So we're gonna see what happens, and you're gonna come along with me and you're gonna see all of the craziness that I do. Craziness? You know what? Give me your book opinions in the comments, please. I want to read them. I will read them and respond. Please, I want to know. I'm nosy. I need to know. Let me know your favorite books that you read in 2025 also. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.